Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video, guys. If you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple. You go in the settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starco well, that didn't enter there. STARKO, and you press OK and you will receive a free starter pack, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the goodies. So guys, today we're going to be talking about the legendary event for Solius, because we are redoing most of our beginner guides, which is going to be very helpful for new players in Dragon Champion. Today we're going to be talking about Solius legendary event and what will be the minimum team to actually go in that, in my personal opinion, because as a new player you don't have access to all the crazy orc like Zira and all that shit to 7 stars, so you have to make up what you don't have with something you can actually have easily early on. So the team we're going to be showcasing, guys, it's not the best team out there for the orcs, but it is a team that can actually get the job done, which is what's very important. So let's jump here in the race. In the orcs, and the 5 orcs we're going to be using are the following: Trumgar, Sabatar, Renta, Diesel, Rog, and Cockrim. Those are 5 orcs that are really easy to farm, and that was going to give you a huge advantage early on in the game. And a lot of people, I feel like, just don't realize that Diesel Rug is actually a pretty good starter character. I don't know. Personally, I never realized it until I actually started to planify this video, and then I was like, damn, he's actually my best DPS. He's actually my best goddamn DPS in this team. So obviously, if you have Zira, or if you want to go Renta instead of Sabatar, so you lose a lot healing. If you do so, you could definitely go Mar as a DPS instead of Diesel Rug. Like a leader, you could go with Zira lead instead of Renta with Mar, or you could go with Renta lead, but Morta and Mar instead of Diesel Rug and Sabatar. Those are kind of alternatives you can actually go with, but I do believe this is the best team to do it early on in the game to get Solius legendary event completed on 7 stars, in my opinion. So we're gonna take a look at those characters. We got all those characters, guys. Each characters have one ability at level 6, all the other abilities level 5. Each character is at gear 9, not a single item equipped into the gear 9, just gear 9, 2-star artifact, and 3-star runes. That is literally the only thing they have. They have the minimal build that you're gonna need to actually complete this event. Obviously, if you get those characters to gear 10, well, you can probably autoplay the event at this point if you have similar build. It's very easy, but with gear 9 it's very difficult, and you're gonna have to do a lot of planning. So we're gonna take a look at each characters to see what build we actually went with and what ability we actually got to level 6 on each characters, because that's going to be very important. First, we have Trumgar. Trumgar, his taunting ability is going to be level 6, because we want him to be able to taunt on the second turn and not on the third turn. The first turn is going to be Renta with the block path, or whatever, let's just call him the bear. That's going to take the first taunt, but after that you need to get your taunt from Trumgar on, and after that you need to alternate the taunt between Trumgar and the bear, pretty much. But this ability level 6 is going to give you so much more survivability at the start of the fight. That is going to be very important. All other abilities to level 5. Now if we take a look at the stats you actually want to have on your Trumgar via runes, you want tenacity and potency. Sadly, the potency is not going to be high enough to do very good, but eventually you're going to get more potency, and you're going to understand the point of having potency on this dude. But the potency is good, tenacity is good. That's what you want to focus on with. Giving him enough speed to not be too bad. So 160 plus speed at gear 9 early on the game. I think it is actually pretty solid. If we take a look at the stats here, you're going to see we have 25,000 HP, 24,000 shield, 163 speed, 51% potency, and 71% tenacity. If we look at the artifact, we went with damage increase and tenacity. Technically, the best artifact for him will actually be potency with tenacity, but we're trying to go what people will have early in the game for this new beginner guide series pretty much. So that's what we went for. So we went with this artifact that everybody should get this artifact by the time they actually can get this dude to level 80 and ready to progress through 7-star Solius. So this is the first characters. These second characters, we got Sabatar. Oh, first you can actually farm Trumgar through, where is it through? The guild shop. So you're going to be farming Trumgar through the guild shop, by the way, guys. So next characters, you have Sabatar Savatar. You can recruit him through the arena shop here. You can see arena shop, very easy to recruit him. The ability to level 6 you want to have on this guy is his big healing ability, because not only the healing is great, but it gives shield if your character is full health, and more shields you get, well, the more survivability you get, which is very important, especially on stage 7 of this legendary event. You're going to be taking a shit ton of damage if you are gear 9, so having more shield is going to be very important. Stats wise, what we want to have on this characters is pretty simple: as much speed as possible. We have 210 speed on this dude, as you can see here. If we go down, 210 speed, and that is pretty much the only thing that matter on this characters. Well, obviously you want to have a little bit of HP. Like here we have 21,000 HP, 14,000 shield, but it is really the speed. You want him to be going as often as possible and as fast as possible. And artifact wise, you want to give him damage increase. That's going to be very important. If you can go damage increase and shield increase, that's even better, but damage increase is going to be the most important thing to have on this characters as artifact wise, and it's really about speed. This dude is all about speed. Now the third characters we have on the list is Renta. You want to go HP artifact while we are in the artifact section. Yes, HP artifact, because the bear is going to benefit. Well, the bear HP is going to be based on your Renta HP, so more HP you have, better is going to be. So I just went with whatever HP artifact was the best I could equip, and I equipped this artifact pretty much on her. Runes, you want to go with speed and HP runes, or you can go full HP runes to get more survivability for the bear. Two possible setup. Skills, you want to get her leadership to level 6, because this is going to be the leadership you're going to be using. That's going to be the best because of the life steal for each living orc in the party here. Also, the 25% increased damage is going to be very useful. But here, all orc gained 5% life steal for each living orc in the party. So they're getting pretty much 25% life steal, which is going to be very good income of healing, especially for your big AoE damage. It's going to help you a lot when you have that life steal. So that's going to be the important ability to get to level 6 on her. Again, gear 9 rune, speed, HP. If we take a quick look at the stats here, you can see 24.9k HP. We have 206 speed, and those are the only two stats that actually matter on her, at least at this stage of the game. Next characters, we have DSL Rogue, one of the most underrated characters early game in my opinion. DSL Rogue can have crazy damage. He have buff removal, which is actually pretty special early game to have buff removal. So the first ability you want to get to level 6 first is the BFG ability, the second skill, because critical hit removes one buff. Very important. Flick armor decrease for 2 turns, so this is going to be very important. And since critical hit remove 1 buff, you want to get his critical chance as high as possible. That's going to be basic here. So technically you can either go with a mix of critical rate, critical chance, and critical damage, or you can go full critical chance. Technically, optimally, you will want to reach 70% critical chance on him. We had 51%, so we don't get to remove buff on a regular basis. basis. Basically, why 70% is because critical chance increase from his third skill will give you 30% critical chance. So if you have that at 70%, that's going to be where you actually technically want to be. But I'm guessing that when we get his gear to level 7, level 9, gear 11, I mean, wow, I can't say shit today. We should be closer to 70% critical chance. I want to get that artifact up, so I went with this setup so I don't have to change anything else for when I actually get to do content with this test account for gear 11 and plus technically. So 2 critical chance, 4 critical damage. Artifact, we went with critical chance and HP percentage. Critical chance is really the part that is important here. Ability, we got to level 6. We said it already, is this ability to get the critical hit remove 1 buff. And runes, like I said, critical chance, critical damage. If we take a quick look at the stats here, we have 160 speed, which is not that great because it's 3 stars blue runes. We don't get a lot of secondary stats, but still it's decent. We have 51% critical chance, 182% critical damage, which is the stats that's going to be matter here because he's going to be the main DPS on your team. And the last characters we have is this dude. We have Cockram. Cockram, the only ability that's important to get to level 6 is going to be this ability, the stun ability Storm, 50% chance to stun for 1 turn when dealing damage. It's an AoE ability, so you have 50% chance to stun every single target against you, which is going to be very useful, which is why also we're going to be going full potency on this guy, because we want to have 100% chance to have 50% chance to apply that stun. If you have 50% chance, a 50% potency, pretty much you're going to have 50% chance that 50% chance of the second skills apply the stun. So that really hurts. So you want to have his potency as high as possible. So 6 potency runes, potency artifact, which HP percentage, and we try to give him a decent amount of speed, but secondary stats are shitty on blue stars runes, 3 stars blue runes, guys. So 168 speed, 99% potency. This is what we have on this dude, and that's what is important on this dude, and that is the setup we have on him. Technically, if you really want to get this ability to level 6, you could go with it. Technically, if you get this ability to level 6, you could go with 4 speed runes and 2 potency runes, and then actually have this this ability that's pretty much going to give you all the potency you are missing. But having this skills at level 5, it's going to be mandatory, by the way, guys. So you want to be as close as possible as 100% potency, obviously, or 75% potency if you have this ability to level 6. So this is the setup we have for Solius Legendary Event, guys. Gear 9, 5 ability total to level 6, 3 stars blue runes on everybody, and 2-star artifact on everybody. That is all we have set up on this account. We have no blessing. We didn't touch global arena on this account yet, guys. No blessing at all. It is really pure, you know, what your account should be looking at, looking like when you actually reach that. Where actually your account should be looking better than what we're going to be using in this video. So you should be able, if you follow, you know, my building guides here on how to build those 5 characters, you should be able to get that legendary event done really easily. So first, we're gonna do stage 5, 6, and 7 so people can actually see the priority on all 3 stages. You can see here the team power 74,628, so nothing crazy. Technically, my power was a lot higher when I done that on my account back in the days, like 2 years ago or something like that. So yes, you are probably gonna have much higher power than that too when you reach level 7. So let's jump in here. Priority here is going to be pretty simple. Kill whatever you can kill early on. My recommendation is kill the tank, because the tank is going to be able to do blind and shit like that, and you know, he's gonna taunt, she's gonna taunt anyway. So just apply buff immunity on the tank right out the bat if you can with Sabatar, which we did not succeed here, and you're gonna be good. So first turn, always you want to bring your little bear for the taunt, and then the second turn you're gonna do the taunt on Trumgar. That's going to be the strategy you're going to be using here. This guy can die also, that we don't get annoyed by the taunt removal from Little Batty with that. Now you can see the shield is going up in the pink purple already, which is what you want to have here. Now we have that big AoE ability, decent damage. We have the taunt up, and then we just keep going, and then we're going to taunt again with Blood Path when it's actually time to when the taunt from Trongar is about to fade off again. Now here, when you use the third skill for armor increase, not on everybody sadly, but still is going to help a little bit. Here we're going to do that critical chance increase. I'm going to be able to do a little bit more damage here. You can see that stun. We got a stun on Solius, which is going to be very useful. We don't need to taunt yet, so we're going to go with that AoE ability. We're going to try to finish this dude, this dudette. Let's call it a dudette at this point, as fast as possible. Now the talent is going to be removed on the next turn from Trongar. So we're going to talent here. We're going to apply some shield, hopefully. We're going to go with that AoE. That was actually a pretty good hit here. Now the talents will be removed. Tried to apply this stun on the DPS, which did not work out, sadly. But we're going to deal with it. Now we're going to smash the DPS and finish with the tank, pretty much. And we have the talent on Blood Path again. So we're going to wait one more turn to apply the talent on my Trongar here, if we do need to do so. Here we don't need to, you know, to do our skills, our third skill, or get more power, because this is pretty much done. The Solius is not going to be able to do anything. We're trying to apply buff immunity here. Here we go. Let's just smash this guy. We haven't got the stun. That's awesome. AoE ability, smash the dude. That's another thing I really like from Sabatar, is that he has buff immunity, he has crazy AoE healing, he's an armor increase. That is just such a good kit that makes him so more valuable than Morta to have in your team. So that was stage 5, guys. Really easy if you follow those priority on killing people. Kill the tank, kill the DPS, then kill the healer on this one. Now the stage 6 and stage 7 is a lot harder, because the mobs we're going to be facing are doing a lot more damage, so it's going to be very tricky to beat them. So we're going to have to be careful on when we actually heal and do all that stuff. I think my camera just lagged, right? That was weird. I think my camera is lagging a lot right now. Sorry guys if it is. My apologies. Okay, so here we go. So first thing we want to do is we're going to try to kill a DPS as soon as possible, if we can. So we're going to do as much damage as possible on the DPS early on. No talent here. We already have a talent, and we have a stun here. That's going to be very useful. Now this guy was supposed to die, so we are good here. Now we're gonna apply a shit ton shield here to try to give us a little bit more survivability. Technically we could have went with the other strategy to wait till we need healing to actually heal, but I prefer this strategy personally. Now we're gonna go with that. We're gonna have the talent here. We're gonna have the armor increase, which should help us a little bit, and we should have our AoE stun coming soon. You can see they are doing a shit ton of damage, which is pretty ridiculous here. So hopefully we're gonna get a good stun here, and we did not get a good stun, so that sucks. That really sucks. So here we're gonna go with that AoE. We're not removing any buff, which totally sucks, but here we have the healing that's coming. We're not going to heal right now because we want to give this guy a time to lose a little bit more HP before we heal. So we're going to keep attacking here, and then on the next turn we are going to heal. He's about to lose his stun, so if you take another damage, he's going to be fine pretty much. Now here we're going to go with the AoE, 1 DPS down. This guy is dead. That's fine. We still don't need healing technically, so we're just gonna hold off on it until we need it. We're gonna kill this dude as fast as possible. Here we go. So now we can actually focus on killing the DPS. So we're gonna kill this dude. We're gonna talent up. Now it's gonna time to heal. See, that's why I saved my heal, so we can actually do that easy peasy. Very, very easy. And then only will have the other 2 dudes to kill. Then we have to deal with the second wave. That's going to be as annoying, sadly. We're going to save that AoE because we don't need it right now. We're going to save it for the second wave. Same thing with the bear summoning. We're going to wait for the next round here. So kill that, kill that. Huh. One more hit here. One more. Well, we could actually technically heal here. Get shit ton of shield, man. We're going to have that AoE stun ready too. We're going to have pretty much everything ready on the next turn. So that's going to be great. So let's start with the talent here. Let's try to actually stun one of the mages here. We did not succeed. That'll be fine. We're going to save that AoE for the next turn because we're going to have the critical chance increase with it. Buff immunity, that is great. So now we can go with that. We're going to stun. We stun one of the target. This guy should be dead on the next turn too, which is going to be great. Well, maybe not. He healed. I should have killed him. My bad, guys. Here we are going to be armor increase because that's going to be very important. Big AoE, but we were missing just a little bit to kill the dude. That's gonna suck. We're gonna heal because we need this guy to survive as much as possible. We need a little bit more AoE here. But now we got another freaking heal. There's 2 healers. I forget about that. So yes, my mistake here that I did not kill this guy when I had the chance. But we got 2 stuns from counterattack. So that's going to help a lot here. That is definitely going to help a lot. We have more AoE coming soon. We have a taunt from the blood path here, which is going to be nice. Well, double taunt apparently. We're going to be able to kill the tank here, I think. Or be very, very, very close to do it unless he gets healed like a bastard. The bloodbath taunt is about to wear off, but yeah, they're about to do the damage. We're just gonna go there, and we wanted to kill this dude before he gets healed anyway. Now we got that. We're just going to kill one of the DPS here. We're not in danger of dying, so let's kill one of the DPS. 2 DPS. Easy peasy. We got to win. We got double stun here, so that actually went pretty good. Earlier when I did that, I actually lost one character on stage 6 because they do a shit ton of damage. Very, very not optimal. So this one actually pretty damn great. And now we have the last stage, stage 7. This is the most difficult stage for the team we currently have, so we have to organize properly. We might actually die, so if there's an edit, guys, that's because we die and we had to restart the fight a few times. So let's jump in there and let's see how this is gonna go. This is try number 1 on the last stage. This is with the team we have. It's not guaranteed you're gonna be able to do it on try number 1. You're gonna have to have some RNG on your side because you can see here is 1 tank, 1 healer, and 5 massive DPS. So you're gonna have to be very, very careful. So we're gonna start by targeting one of the DPS and try to kill that DPS as early as possible. Getting that stun is definitely very, very useful here. You can see my blood path got murder here really, really, really fast. So that kind of show my point here. Now we're going to taunt. We're going to take a shit ton of damage. We're going to try to put that armor increase so we can heal when we actually need to heal. Now, this is the phase where we are only going to heal when we actually need to heal. Like, the next time is going to be time to heal because we took a shit ton of damage. But we do have a lot of stun out there, which is definitely going to help a lot. Now, that big healing is going to be very useful. We don't need that blood path yet, so we're just going to go in and do as much damage as possible here as early as possible. Maybe we are going to have a chance to kill a DPS here. That'll be great. Oh, so close, so close. We got 1 DPS down. That is good. That is a good start. But this is the easy wave, by the way, guys. I know that looks crazy, but this is the easy wave that we need to get through. Yes, taking a shit ton of damage, and we might actually lose him now. We got the heal. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's taking a lot of damage, man. Okay, so we're going to have a DPS that's going to be dead here in a sec, hopefully. Here we go. But yeah, this dude is as good as dead now. So we're gonna have to do the last round, the last 3 mobs without a tank because he's dead. We saw this coming. It's pretty obvious he is dead, and we have to deal without him pretty much. Now we're gonna try to kill DPS. That is fine. We're gonna get another taunt out. That is totally fine. We're gonna charge shield as much as possible because we are going to need those shield now, because getting that purple shield as high as possible is going to be the most important thing. And we still have the blood path to tank, which is why this girl is so important. Renta is so important because blood path is going to save your life when you tank die at this point in the last round, which is most likely going to happen. It happened in the first try I did that. I was about to clear it, and it happened again. So I'm expecting this to happen at gear 9 with Trumgar on a regular basis. Now we're going to kill this dude. He's not doing that much damage to me. This is totally fine. We have the taunt on this guy to start the next round. Yeah, that is going to be great. And he's about to be able to use his own taunt. So that is actually perfect here. Now we have this round. This is going to be very painful because we have to kill Solius first, and we are missing 1 DPS, so that is going to be very, very painful. First thing we're going to do, armor increase. We're going to need that. We're going to do a bit of AoE. We got that taunt out. We got that shield, so that blood pad, getting that shield is going to be very, very useful. We're going to stun right off the bat here, although we wish we had that stun when he's actually, you know, half health or something like that. But we are going to be able to focus on applying buff immunity on him, which is going to be one of the most important thing here, so he cannot heal himself too much. So every time we can actually use that basic ability with Sabatar, we're going to do so, and hopefully we're going to apply some buff immunity when we need it. Now here we do not apply it this time around, so that he's going to heal back up here, apply all those goddamn buff. But it's just going to be a we smash him, we smash him, we smash him until we get good RNG pretty much. That is what this fight is going to be about, guys. Here we go. We got the buff immunity, but that was not good timing. No stun here. Try to do some AoE. We got the taunt on this dude again. We're going to try to smash that as much as possible. That purple shield is coming along, which is great. Now he's about to use that third skill again, so hopefully we can actually apply buff immunity here. We did not. So that's going to be another stinker. See, that's what we're going to have to deal with as much as possible. So this is going to be very, very painful, but with patience, with a few turns, we should get there. At least we got there earlier. We just canceled the fight before it was done to make sure that the legendary event did not disappear from our list pretty much. That's what I wanted to do. I wish the buff immunity will last longer. No stun, another stinker. Buff immunity, yes, we did it. So even if he heals, we're still gonna be able to you know, to keep working on him. Oh, you actually did basic attack here. That is great. That is great. Oh man, that was not a great hit. That was a stinker. Yep, that was another stinker, guys. That sucks because we were so close. I should have used my third skill and then the second skills. But his healing is actually not that bad. So we're not in too much of a bad position here. So let's go with that here. Let's try it. We got the stun. We got this now. This is pretty much guaranteed to be a kill on him. At this point, we don't need more shield. We're just going to focus on killing him. Here we go. Here we go. So now we can just focus on finishing her, and that's going to be a win. So on the first try, we actually got it done. Actually, pretty happy. You can see if you had Morta on this team, you would have been dead so long ago. Like, that would have been ridiculous. So I think this team at Gear 9 is probably the best setup. And we're going to show, you know, the DPS and who does the most DPS after that. And you're going to see it's going to be my boy DSL Rug. I'm actually starting to really enjoy his kit, to be honest. I think he has a great kit, and that's how he clears stage 7, Gear 9, and 2-star artifact, 3-star runes. Pretty easy peasy. Look at it. See here, 332 32,000 damage. Obviously, Mark will do a little bit better than that, but Mar will not bring the utility that this dude brings. And also, if you bring Mar, that means 2 characters to farm from arena, which means it'll take you much longer to actually get ready. And also, Cockram is actually pretty solid. And look, it's 13,000 power, man. This is actually tuned to be around gear 10/11. We actually had to have like 1 or 2 gear 11 back then to clear this on the normal way. So yeah, I think this is actually a pretty solid team to get it done. Sabatar is there for buff immunity, great healing, great shield. Trumguard to make so you can make it through at least the first phase in stage 7. You have Renta as just to be the next tank when Trumguard is dead, pretty much. So this is a pretty solid team. This is my recommend team before Gear 9, guys. If you do it with a different team, let me know in the comment section what you did it with, what setup you had, you know, gear, runes, artifact. Let me know in the comment sections, guys. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my amazing community. You all keep enjoying playing Dragon Champion, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.